The annual Last Dance Music Festival will for the first time this year take place in Ballito and not in Richards Bay, as it has been the case in the previous years. According to reports, the relocation of the event was motivated by, quote, terrible working relationships and interference from some officials. Close quote. Now, to talk about how prepared Ballito is to hosting the Last Dance, we are now joined in studio by the founder and festival organizer Sipho Ndaba and the premier of KwaZulu-Natal Province Sihle Zikalala. A very good morning to you two gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Very good morning. We appreciate to be here.
Mr. Ndaba, I'm going to start with you. It's been clear that you have the sole rights to the Last Dance. How do you feel about this?
Yes, good morning to you, Sipho, and the viewers at home. Yes, indeed. That has been cleared by the Durban High Court on the 18th of December. So for now, for us, is to focus on organizing the event. In Ballito, no more in Richards Bay, because Last Dance, we believe it's a provincial event. As we work closely with the provincial government, it's because we believe it's a provincial signature event, so the location is not a much factor. It's only to promote the KZN province.
So what are your expectations then, since the event will be taking place in Ballito for the first time in 9 years?
Yes, what we're expecting, it's been there in Richards Bay in the past 9 years, and then it has made significant economic spin-offs and job creation. We also expecting the same thing in Ballito, because we working at the municipality, KwaZulu-Natal municipality, which we also looking forward to contribute intensively on the economic spin-offs and also job creation, and also putting the KwaZulu-Natal and Ilembe district in the international map, where people can have a choice when they come to KZN. They know they've got different choices where they need to visit, because you know tourism is the most booster of job creation and in the economy. So we're promoting the whole of KZN with the focus of KwaZulu-Natal in Ballito. So we're celebrating the 10 years in a style. We invite everyone to come and enjoy with us.
Now, Premier Zikalala, let me bring you into this conversation. Mr. Ndaba just mentioned, the prospects of job creation and boosting of the province's economy. And I do understand that the festival has been a tourism booster for the past 9 years, generating revenue in the region of about 250 million rand. So who gets to benefit from this particular festival, and what are some of the sectors that will benefit the most?
Well, thank you, Sipho. Firstly, we as KwaZulu-Natal government are focused on stimulating the economy through the tourism sector, and therefore we'll want to call all people of South Africa to come and enjoy themselves during this festive period. The people who always benefit from such events are those who need jobs, because this comes with the creation of jobs. So there are those people who will be benefiting, but there are those who will be benefiting in terms of economic opportunities as they organize the event. And lastly, it also sustains artists, because you find lots of artists around and performing in such events, and therefore its total contribution to the growth of the economy is cutting across various sectors, the tourism sector, as well as the sector of art and culture. And all of these are economic benefits that are accrued from these activities.
You know, the hosting an event of such a nature has always been, or rather has previously been, the exclusive preserves of event organizers such as Imbaula, and it was just seen in previous years. But now we've seen in recent years that the government and authorities are now, being involved in hosting these events. So talk to us about the role that is played by government in such events as of this nature.
Obviously, there will be private organizers of events, but in most cases, they would want to get some support from government, or the government will have to support them to ensure that we make it easy for them to organize events. I must say that it is not only the last dance. There are a number of events that government in KwaZulu-Natal is part of, which then tend to be like a PPP, a public-private partnership. That include number of events where government will play a role of being a sponsor, and therefore it make it easy for organizers to be able to market, organize, and host the events.
So to those going to the festival, Premier, what word of advice would you like to give them as government of KwaZulu-Natal?
Come and enjoy yourself as people of KwaZulu-Natal, as people of South Africa, as visitors. You will see one of the events that have not disappointed us has been the last dance, and we would want to say even this year it will be a success. We are hoping that the organizers and the organizing team have done everything in their best to ensure the success. As government, we want to also confirm and affirm the safety of our people around our beaches, starting from eThekwini in Durban, going to Ballito, but all other beaches around here. All events also will be safe. But what we are also saying to our people, don't drink and drive. Come, enjoy yourself, and have a prosperous 2020.
All right. Mr. Ndaba, let me bring you into this conversation as well. Now that the event has been taking place for the past 9 years at the Umhlatuza Sports Ground, do you think you'll be able to attract the same audiences at this new venue?
Yes, we do believe, because as you know, the last dance has been a national event. It's being advertised with our partnership with SABC 1, Ukhozi FM and Metro FM, being assisted by the KZN government, which is very progressive. We believe that because we were pulling people from across the country, from all other provinces, and even across the borders of South Africa. So we believe that they will still come to Ballito. We are 15 minutes away from the King Shaka International Airport, which is very advantageous. We are very close to the beach as well, as we will start on the 30th with the comedy show at KwaDukuza Hall, and then hold the massive last dance, which the gates are open at 3 o'clock, and then we've got performances and live broadcasts from SABC 1. People should come early, because if they come late, they will lose their national artists and also provincial artists that they like, because we are not going to delay the famous artists. We're going to start early because we've got a live broadcast. And also on the 1st, we are going to Blythedale Beach in Stenga, where we promote the beaches of this province. So we're expecting a lot of support, and we call upon people to go to CompuTicket, ShopRite and Checkers to buy tickets early, because they are selling very quick. As we are celebrating the 10 years, we dropped down the price to 200 rands general and 800 rands VIP, because we want people to enjoy with us. So we invite everyone to not go and buy on the last minute, because the tickets might get sold out, and also the technical glitches that comes when the volume arises for people when they go and buy on the last minute.
Now, for those who will be attending the event for the first time, what are the new features that have been introduced?
Yes, what we have done, we're working with Dolphin Coast Taxi Association, because we want to cater for those who use public transport. People can take taxis to Ballito Taxi Rank. There will be an available shuttle services 24 hours from Ballito Taxi Rank to the venue with no charge. And also on the act, we've got big artists like Java, we've got Treso, we've got Roger Good, because what we're trying to do as well is to diversify the lineup, because we're working towards social cohesion, because we believe that through social cohesion, the economy will grow because people will work hand in hand as people of this province to grow the economy. So we've got a diverse lineup which will make everyone to enjoy. We just call upon people to come and enjoy the lineup. As you can see on the screen, it's going to be a very good lineup with live broadcasts from Ukhozi FM, Metro FM and SABC 1.
Sipho Ndaba, founder of Last Dance Festival, and to you, Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Mr. Sihle Zikalala, thanks to you two gentlemen for joining us. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Well, that was Sipho Ndaba talking to us about the Last Dance, which will be for the first time taking place in Ballito in the KwaZulu-Natal province. He was also joined by KwaZulu-Natal Premier Sihle Zikalala. This is Morning Live.